And good evening to you. We welcome you to the Rod Oldham Athletics Center on the campus of Parkersburg South High School. Yeah, it's kind of a big game coming your way tonight on CES 45 as the Lady Patriots will be hosting the Lady Big Reds from PHS. And very happy to be with you here on this evening. Mike Cameron joining you, and we're going to be bringing you all the great action throughout the day. And joining me at the table is the world-famous Coach Marty Verheller. And, in my eyes, you are.
I appreciate that. Thank you, Michael.
Well, it's just exciting to have a game like this. You know, we talk about the Crosstown Showdown. We talk about how these high schools, when they get together, magic happens. It doesn't matter what sport is being played, football. I mean, if they could find a way to do, underwater basket weaving, they would probably make it in some sort of a competitive way. This game tonight, though, finally has some teeth to it.
Yes,
We've got
it
some games of two teams that are coming in, both 6-1, and both coming off of pretty impressive performances.
Absolutely. Appreciate the opportunity to be here with you again.
I'm glad to have you along, man.
And if it were colder outside, I'd say, well, there's plenty of heat in here. It's nice outside, but it's even hotter in here. The energy is palpable. How's that?
Exactly, it sure is.
What else do you expect with PHS and South?
Well, you know what? I mean, just think of this now. I mean, again, both teams 6-1. Now let's look at the Patriots first. They took on a pretty tough St. Albans team, kept them scoreless in the final quarter. I mean, they ran away with that game, and they're playing a couple of freshmen up. Sometimes they have had 3 starting freshmen in the lineup tonight. It looks like they're just going to have the 2. But this is a real team with some real potential. And right now, coming in, and I guess you look at the rankings, they could be number 9, or if you look at the last coaches poll, which happened around Christmas, they're at number 4. So this is a good ball team, but young.
Absolutely right. Youth movement from Parkersburg South versus the experience of Parkersburg High School. Now, will part of that be negated because we're playing at Parkersburg South? I guess time will tell. But I had a chance to catch up with both coaches before the game. It was really interesting speaking about Coach Ed Davis from Parkersburg South and what he had to say about his young players. Mm-hmm. And I was specifically curious about, hey, it is a rivalry. I knew when I was a coach what you had to do to combat. Right. Hey, this is your rival versus you just need to go out and execute. And I talked to him a little bit about this. He's comfortable with his team's approach. Parkersburg High School, I don't think, has to worry about that as much because of the experience factor.
Right. And coming off a big win, let's see, they ended that game against Morgantown. And Morgantown, again, I guess you have to look at what ranking body that was out there. But Morgantown was number 2 on at least one poll in the state, and PHS ran them to death. 20-2 run at the end of the game, controlled that game, and I mean it was very uncomfortable to watch if you were a fan of Morgantown, no doubt.
A very impressive win by Parkersburg High School, 56-38, and playing on the road. Weren't intimidated by number 2 for sure.
Not a bit. Well, it's going to be a great game. Again, you always bring in the rivalry, and that's why we're here. That's why we got our nice Friday best on right now. But again, you're going to see a crowd here that is full. There is lots of folks here. The ROAC is rolling and ready for a great basketball game tonight. And again, we've talked about this because we've known each other for a while now. But you kind of briefly hit on it. Rivalry. What does that really mean?
Well, as a player, this is the kind of reason why you play, right? You expect that the players love the game, but ultimately speaking, you want to play games that matter. Well, guess what? This one matters. When it's all, I don't want to say when it's all said and done, but in the first few minutes of the game, will the players come out and execute, or will it be a mile a minute?
Right.
Let's wait and see if we can tell if nerves play a part. They might for a minute, but they'll get their legs under and be ready to roll.
And I think we'll be able to answer a lot of questions about both of these teams after this game is done.
I agree.
We'll see how that all works out. We're going to go ahead and send it over to the colors right now as they're being presented here at the ROAC, and we will have a very fine rendition of the national anthem by Parkersburg South Choir. excellent rendition of the national anthem. They always do a very good job here, and they always do a great job over at PHS too. They always have very good performing arts programs at both schools, so very nice to hear that.
You know how I feel about this. We've talked about that too. We talk about things other than basketball,
That's
don't
right.
we? Love the arts in the schools. Love the arts, and a lot of credit to these young people and those who work with them to bring them along. Beautiful job.
All right, we are moments away from the start of this game, and we will have the player introductions. All right, let's go ahead and just turn it over to Ken Davis right now for the player introductions. Lauren Flanagan first introduced. Francis Geis is next. Kensley Lemasters, a senior. Lucy Klein, also a senior. And Kennedy Porter will be in the middle there for the PHS Lady Big Reds. She is also a senior. Now it's time to introduce the Lady Patriots of Parkersburg South High School.
One person cannot handle Kennedy Porter, that's for sure.
She is
We'll
really
talk more about that as we get into it.
Freshman wearing number 44, Grace Dotson. And the other freshman in tonight's lineup, Quinn Bolliard, wearing number 42. Oh, all right, Lindsay Loxton. So there will be the third freshman in the lineup. McKenna Mace, a junior, wearing number 21. And the senior citizen of this group, Emily Owens, wearing number 10. You got three freshmen, junior, and a senior. And you're throwing them on the court in a big rivalry game. That's a lot to ask for, would you say, Coach Weirhill?
Agreed. Against four seniors and a junior.
Well, let's see how it all pans out.
Yes, and an understatement to say both teams have state tournament aspirations. And let's go further and say state title aspirations, especially, again, with the experience of PHS.
Well, we're this far into the schedule right now, and there's not a whole lot more Quad A that you can play at this point.
Bet.
Big Reds will control, and they will move quick. Francis Geis will put up the shot, misses. Kennedy Porter with the rebound. She is the tallest person on the floor right now, and as you said, she is a handful.
And I know Coach Davis from Parkersburg South talked before the game his concern about keeping her off the glass. She averages, Mike, 15 rebounds a game.
Inside shot there by Owens, but I think that was partially blocked. We had the official kind of standing around in front of me, so I didn't see the full view of it. It'll stay with the Patriots. PHS up 2 at the early part of this contest. Quick inbound that Owens actually ends up with after it made contact. Three-pointer up in the air. That was McKenna Mace, no good. Saved, but she could not complete the save as she was standing on the baseline. It will be PHS ball.
Parkersburg South wants to get this into a track meet. They love transition, and part of that is a big part of it is to counter PHS's size inside.
Klein will bring it up. Geis with the basketball, a little crossover dribble that she will put now to Lemasters. Top of the key, that's Klein. Inside to Porter, nicely done, and the finish.
So high-low action.
Yeah, she put her hand up in the air and she got the pass exactly where she needed it. 4-zip lead for the Big Reds.
Straight man-to-man from the Big Reds, which is what Coach Chris Murray likes to do.
Shot taken, a little mid-range jumper, no good. So South has not found a rhythm yet offensively. PHS running the ball pretty nicely themselves. Flanagan with the basketball, top of the arc. And she's met by Loxton. Little isolation right now, looking for something to open up.
Kenna Mace for South doing a nice job inside defensively, trying to front the post.
Geis with the baseline drive and spin. Couldn't get the shot to fall. Foul or just out of bounds?
Offensive foul.
They're going to call offensive foul on Frances Geis. That's her first of the game. PHS will keep that 4-0 lead. South will try to do something about that and get on the board for the first time this evening. Set a screen for her and a drive. Off the glass, no good. Rebound PHS. And again, they're just having the trouble to find their identity. Lucy Klein took the long pass there, was not able to make the catch, so that'll go as a turnover. South will get another opportunity now.
Nice look last time from Coach Davis with running 2 high posts, trying to draw Walker away from the basket. That's a good idea.
Bolyard brought it up, and she'll get it out to Dotson. Dotson to Loxton, so the 3 freshmen touch the basketball on this possession. Swing it out to Mace, up with the three-pointer, missed badly. But Owens got the offensive rebound, couldn't get her reverse layup to fall. It will stay with the Patriots as that will go out of bounds off of Klein. I've been doing a lot of college basketball, so I kept looking for the shot clock. I'm sorry, my friend. Bolyard with the basketball. Flanagan will come out to provide the defense. Nice little inside move. First points for the Patriots. Mid-range jumper, always a good idea. And good defense as Flanagan's running for her life, but she does escape now. Knocked away by Owens. Loose ball picked up by Bolyard. Drive. Shot is good and one. Good transition right there. Just points off the turnover.
Absolutely. Good strong take to the basket and a finish with the left hand.
That foul is on Geis. That's her second already. Bolyard will complete the old-fashioned three-point play. And South with the 5-4 lead. Quick three-pointer put up in the air, no good. Rebound, Porter. Dotson did everything she could on that one. She knew that she was going to give it up a little bit in the strength category, but she held on, got the held ball, and South with the possession arrow.
Early development there, like you alluded to, Mike, with Frances Geis on the bench already. We're only 3 minutes into the game. 2 early fouls.
And Grace Lively will replace her in the lineup. Loxton with the basketball. Waiting the screen. Couldn't go very far with it. Has to pick up the basketball over to Owens. Nowhere to go. Nice inside pass. A little bit too hot potato maybe? I don't know.
That was a good look, and I give Grace Dotson credit. She said that was my fault. I should have caught that.
Klein will inbound for the Lady Big Reds. Get it up to Porter and Flanagan, who's moving quickly. Over to Lively, no good on the shot. Offensive rebound. Porter, put back is good, and she is saying, I'm ready. Give me the ball. She will go to the line for bonus free throw.
Love the energy in here, Michael.
Yes, it is everything we want it to be. And again, it's 2 teams that are hungry and successful. This is a good mix for tonight. Porter can't get the free throw to fall, but PHS with the lead. South with the basketball. Bolyard spins in the lane. Little running one-hander. The shot is good, and another and one. So I think one point's question just got answered. These freshmen, they ain't scared.
No, they're not playing scared at all. We have 13 points that have been scored by 2 players combined.
Free throw is good. And an 8-6 lead for South. That foul, by the way, was on Kennedy Porter, her first. Inside pass to Porter. Oh, they're going to get it with the charge. Owens got good positioning in there.
Mike, that's 2 on her as well. This is not the way that Coach Murray drew it up for sure.
Porter with 2, Geis with 2. You are correct, sir. 8-6 lead, South. I think maybe a little wave of emotion in the first couple minutes, but they have gotten themselves centered up. Owens mishandled the pass, but she gets it over to Dotson. Mid-range jumper from the baseline. And the Patriots have a 10-6 lead with 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter. Flanagan. And she's tried to just make something happen on that play, but she just couldn't get it to finish up. And South quickly back the other way. Shot by Loxton, no good. Klein trying to make something happen with the ballpark pass. Over to LeMaster. She couldn't get the shot to fall. Klein with the rebound and the three-pointer. And 10-9 is your score. South with the lead.
Nice job by Lucy Klein, especially with 2 starters out for PHS.
Loxton puts it on the floor, swings it back around the arc. That is Bolyard back to Loxton. No good on her 3 attempt. And the rebound, Eden DeBoard into the game. Three-pointer up in the air for Flanagan. Couldn't get it to fall. And loose ball caromed out. Oh, great job by Lucy Klein to get the interception. It was off to the races there, we thought. Klein makes the interception. Unfortunately, she makes the bad pass to the baseline. And it'll be South basketball, but that could have been a lot worse.
Putting your hands up. Saved a bucket.
Yeah, because off that missed shot, South was off to the races.
We're gone.
2 people were streaking down the floor. Into the game, Olivia Conway for the Patriots. Loxton with the basketball, drive, spin, and kind of just sliced right through the lane there and got the shot to fall. 12-9, and now they'll press a bit. Flanagan kind of waits it out, crosses midcourt, 12-9. South lead PHS with the basketball, 2:20 remaining in this first quarter. Little mid-range from middle of the paint, but she can't get her shot to fall either. And here comes South once again. Dotson got to find somewhere to go. She goes to Bolyard, swings it over to Taylon Richards into the game.
Good composed offense here.
Yeah, now they're almost happy to slow it down just a bit. Three-pointer up in the air, no good. That's going to be a nice job. They just keep it alive. Shot taken, no good. And rebound still yet to be controlled. PHS will grab the rebound, and Coach Murray will call the timeout. We'll go ahead and keep it here regardless of the size of the timeout here.
I mentioned that Coach Murray would not have drawn it up this way for sure, but I'd say that Coach Ed Davis would have. Exactly what he has exactly what he wants right now.
And I'm telling you, he's seen it all. I mean, they've got composure. They're running the ball well. They're playing fast. But then when we're wanting to slow it down, they're still getting good possessions too. And again, I cannot state anymore that this is a very young group of girls out there right now.
And sometimes when you deal with young players, yeah, you have an issue with, are they just going to be out of control? But as you mentioned, they're not playing afraid.
That's going to be a foul, I think, on Dotson as Faithlin Butcher was getting away from her. And she fell down, made contact. It'll be a foul. Klein will inbound.
That was close.
Flanagan did a very good job of getting the footwork
close
on the other side. We have yet to see her kind of take over yet. She's made a couple of shots or attempted a couple of shots, but she has not found the range just as of yet, and that one went short. Bolyard goes right side. Ball knocked away. Loose ball picked up by Lively. Looking for somewhere to go with it. They're going to get Butcher with the shuffling of the feet. I don't know if she actually did that. Her knee buckled kind of weird, but in the eyes of the officials, that's what they're going to call.
She turned straight to her bench and said, "I didn't move."
Didn't appear to me that she did, but
she certainly didn't think she did.
1 minute remaining in this. Now, I think that was partially blocked, but still made it to the rim. Good job by Lively just to screen off the Patriots. Let it go safely out of bounds. 50.6 seconds left. 3-point lead for the Patriots. It started off 4-0. Patriots entered back with a 5-0 run, and they have been in the lead ever since.
Yep.
They're going to get her for yet another walk. Butcher.
That hand has to let that dribble go before the pivot foot goes, or they're in trouble.
Loxton with the basketball, swings it over to Bollier. Back to Loxton, three-pointer, back of the rim. Took a weird bounce.
Little structure.
They're going to call, yes, hitting the high part of the apparatus there, so that will be a turnover. PHS basketball, got to do something with this possession. Flanagan, again, who has just not been able to find her rhythm yet. Lively, decline. Boy, they just beat the 10-second clock there. Shot taken, and Butcher finally gets something to fall. 10 seconds remaining.
Nice job at that little Euro step there. Another
turnover.
Opportunity.
And they're not going to be able to do anything with it. Final shot will go to South. Shorts. Bollier just misses. We finished with one quarter, and it is Parkersburg South 12, PHS 11. We'll be back with more. You're watching basketball on CES 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
Safe, comfortable, welcome. There really is no place like home. Membership in One Community Federal Credit Union feels like home. You're safe with online and mobile technologies that help you manage your finances. You can relax. Competitive savings and lending rates help you maximize your money. You're always welcome at 2 convenient locations staffed with people who know you. One Community Federal Credit Union. You're at home with us.
Are you tired of spending your weekends mowing? At Dallas Tractor Sales, we have the right equipment to fit your needs. Choose from our time-saving, commercial-grade, zero-turn, stand-on, and walk-behind mowers for a precision cut. And our lightweight, high-powered Echo and Shindao trimmers and blowers will help you get the perfectly manicured look in a snap. Take back your weekends, or get back to what you love doing most. Come see us at Dallas Tractor Sales, 2800 Camden Avenue in South Parkersburg. Mow faster, enjoy more.
Buckle up, Buttercup. This has been quite the first quarter, and I think we've still got plenty more to see before this is all said and done. South leading PHS 12-11.
Safe, comfortable, welcome.
You know, one thing we haven't talked about, Lucy Klein, who was a South player at one point, now wearing the red and white of PHS, but she was kind of getting the business from the South student section right there as she was trying to inbound.
No surprise, huh? That has to be a strange feeling for her as well.
This is, yes. Flanagan with some fancy footwork there. And Geis, who has spent much of the quarter on the bench with the 2 fouls, making her way right there. Got a good ball fake in there, got her player up in the air, and then she will be fouled. Go to the line. Yeah, that has. I would have to say that would have to have something to do with this first quarter, how it went, with Geis sitting down probably about 4 minutes into it. Was it not? This is on the first. Geis averages 19.3 points per game, so she is the leading scorer on this team. Could not get the second one to fall either, so you got to hit those free throws.
We've talked a lot about fouls already, haven't we, Mike? And
yes.
That was Grace Dotson's second for Parkersburg South.
Bolliard with the basketball over to Owens. Good coverage by Flanagan. Lockdown defense. Swing it over. That's Dotson for 3. Side rim no good, but the offensive rebound. Owens can get her follow-up to fall. Jump ball called. And South had the arrow. Quinn Bolyard, 5'7" freshman, will inbound for the Lady Patriots. Mace, quick, rattles home the three-pointer. They're not even really kind of thinking about it. They're pulling that trigger quick.
Quick is right. Catch and release. It was a good shot, not just because it went in, but it was not rushed. She was just ready to shoot it.
Klein with the basketball top of the arc, feeding it inside to Porter, who's back in. She will be fouled. And her absence was also missed in that first quarter. She got to hang around a little bit longer, but that second foul sent her to the bench.
That lob is so difficult to deal with, and you keep watching.
Shorts on the free throw attempt. So PHS cold from the charity stripe, missing 3 straight.
Keep watching what Kennedy Porter wants to do, and the only thing that you can do is put pressure on the basketball, make the pass as tough as possible, and help on that backside.
And again, a miss from the line. 4 straight misses for PHS. That could have put him back in at least the tie of this ball game. South was swinging around. Good job by Flanagan to kind of pounce on the loose basketball, but she couldn't make the completion there. South will retain. Bolyard to Owens, back to Bolyard. Oh, she thought about a long three. That will be Owens for 3. Side rim, no good. Porter doing what she does, but a great job there by Olivia Conaway to kind of get her hands on it. Porter could not bring it all the way down to collect. So even though it will remain with PHS, that will now cause a little bit more restriction here as they press just a little bit. 3-pointer for Geis. Front of the rim, no good. PHS has just been cold as ice, but a great defensive play by Klein and a spin. Well, that is just what the doctor ordered, Coach B.
That was an excellent move. Get that ball in the paint, and again, PHS, great job getting their hands up.
Dotson with the drive, too far underneath, and they're going to get her with the walk. I guess it could have been walk or step on the baseline, either one. PHS will get the basketball back. They'll see a full court press in front of them, though.
You can feel a little early momentum switch here, Mike.
A little bit. Flanagan for 3, and you know what? That's what the square is there for, my friends. The banks are open even on a Friday night. Yes.
Friday evening.
That's an oldie but goodie right there. Quickly moving back, but no good on the shot by Conaway. PHS with the lead, and again, a little bit of a shift in momentum, as you said. Flanagan kind of tried to flip the shot up there, no good. If that's on Geis, that could be big.
It was.
It's on Geis. So Frances Geis, who has had a tough time getting time on the floor today because of her foul situation, we may not see her for the remainder of the half. Patriots called timeout. They want a 30-second timeout. And I would think Coach Davis is feeling that same shift right now, and he might want to talk about it. slow down the momentum just a bit.
I'm wondering also if Coach Davis, realizing that Frances just picked up her 3rd, if there's a little wrinkle he wants to show here in terms of their full court pressure, knowing that Frances is on the bench. I realize Frances is more of a forward, but Frances is whatever she wants to be.
Right.
Let's put it like that. So we'll see if he does anything different.
And you coaches just know everything. You know it all.
Well, until you ask the people in the bleachers, and then we don't know much.
Very perceptive, though. I mean, I never thought about that. They may change their offensive approach now that they know. I never thought about that. So, South basketball, they had the lead for a bit, but now PHS has regained it. Shot no good. It's going to be out of bounds, and it should be off of LeMasters. So it will be South basketball. 5:04 remaining in this first half. Owens will inbound, and LeMasters will be right in front. Bounce pass inside. These freshmen are just amazing me that they just don't feel it. And they're not feeling the pressure of all this. Nice basket inside by Loxton, but a good job on the other side of the floor. Faithlin Butcher got a good feed and puts up the basket, and we just trade leads once again. Long three-pointer, shorts. Tracked down, though. That was Conaway, who got the offensive rebound. Quick putback, couldn't get it to fall. PHS now with the basketball, looking to build on this 1-point lead. Flanagan inside. The old number one, get it inside to Porter. She couldn't get her shot to fall, but she got her own rebound, and putback is good.
Can't coach height, Mike.
Amen, brother. I've been lying about this 6-foot thing my whole life. No good on the shot. Will it be? It will stay with Parkersburg South.
This is fun.
Great atmosphere. And it's just so good that these teams are so good. They're both of them. It's going to be punch, counter punch all night long. Quick inbound, short on that attempt by Conaway. And Porter got the rebound. Probably the easiest one she'll have all night. Flanagan swings it over to Klein. Conaway got her hand in there, disrupted. Now it's a 3-on-2. And a great finish for Quinn Bolyard. That'll cut the lead to 1.
That's 10 points for her, Mike.
Porter will get the ball. Now she'll find a guard to throw to. Flanagan, three-pointer up in the air. Flanagan is just, she cannot find any rhythm tonight. Shot no good. Rebound picked up by Klein. And she finds LeMasters.
Excellent.
Good. But, Porter was running the floor pretty good right there. That would have been a strong layup right there. But you said it 3 times tonight. Hands up in the air. This time it was South that did it. Coach Murray said, that is our basketball. Flanagan, I think she's 0 for so far. Good little crossover dribble to get away. Swing it over to Butcher. She picks up the dribble. Flanagan left side, feed it inside to Porter. Stop and pop, it's good.
That entire possession, Kennedy Porter was on the left block. She didn't chase the ball, she let the ball find her.
And they found her, no doubt. Bolyard with the basketball, 3-point lead for PHS. Quick touch pass that Loxton gets back, no good. Rebound, this time it's Klein, who's got some height on her as well. Oh my goodness, that was a heck of a save, but unfortunately it went to Parkersburg South. Shot no good for Owens. PHS basketball, it is kinetic. Up in the air, no good. Rebound, Butcher, she got blocked. And the crowd reacts. Owens with the drive. And that will cut the lead to 1. Coach Vierheller, cue the oxygen, please.
No doubt.
2 minutes remaining.
Many who are watching would say, well, South is rushing, but like Coach Davis told me before the game, we're going to have to score because of that reason right there. Meaning we know we're going to give up buckets.
They got the pass inside to Porter. She was completely converged upon there. There was 3 Patriots around her, and I don't know if there was a spin or whatever, but there was extra footwork in there. They called the travel on Porter and a very costly turnover with less than 2 minutes left in the half. Dotson with the basketball. Drive, slash, points. And a South lead, 1-point lead, 23-22.
That was a nifty finish. Nice job with the scoop.
Flanagan did a great job of just trying to create something there. Even though she couldn't get the shot to fall, she'll go to the line. Now PHS has been 0 for 4 from the line. They need something to fall from Lauren Flanagan right here. Free throw number 1 for Flanagan is good. We are tied at 23. What a contest so far.
Just to return to my point, to clarify, what I mean is Parkersburg High School is they're going to score their share inside and out. So you've got to score some way. And it's their style to shoot quickly.
Right.
Just what they do. Got to play to your identity.
Bad pass inside. Loose ball picked up by Klein. PHS can build on the 1-point lead. We got 1 minute remaining in this first half. Lively with the basketball. Swing it over to Klein. Swing it now over to Flanagan, who thought 3, changed her mind. Porter outside of the lane, now looking for somewhere to go. She sets the screen. They were thinking pick and roll, but now let's see what Klein can do from 3-point range. Bad shot. Offensive rebound. Porter, and this time they're going to call the foul as contact was made by Grace Dotson, and they're going to get that foul.
And I believe that's her third.
You are correct, sir. So Dotson with 3. That's going to be an interesting. Geis with 3 for PHS. Porter with 2. And now Dotson for South with 3. That was a non-shooting foul. Klein will inbound with 41.8 seconds left. Inside, they were trying to get it to DeBoard as Porter sat on that last stoppage of play.
Yes, she did, and I think that's a great move by Coach Murray. With 40-plus seconds to go, get her out of there. Don't get a cheap third.
Klein with the basketball, inside to DeBoard. Tries to make a move, little hook shot, no good. Rebound, Flanagan, and she gets her first non-free throw points of the half. 12 seconds remaining, PHS lead at 3. South looking for a final possession. Owens for 3, no good. Offensive rebound, no. That's how this will end. What an exciting first half. PHS in the lead over South, 26-23. Wood County high school students are getting ready to make their schedules for next year. Consider taking one of the many career technical education courses offered at the Wood County Technical Center campuses and at the 3 high schools. Start with your path towards a rewarding career. Let's take a look at some videos about the classes that have been offered. CAS Cable is proud to be a partner in education with the Wood County Technical Center.
This is the Agricultural Sciences program at the Wood County Technical Center. Today we are trying to put together a new irrigation system for our greenhouse. We have the meat lab and we process and butcher our own hogs, which are raised at our houses. They could get into farming, you could get in the veterinary program, you could get into welding, meat processing, just about anything.
This is the Automotive Technology program at the Wood County Technical Center. It's a 1-year program and it has an embedded math credit. What we do here, we do brake changes, oil changes, transmission fluid changes, tire work, turning rotors, working on engines. This program can get you ready for a career in the automotive industry. It's a very good program and you'll have a good time and it'll set you up for success.
This is Mr. Kimball's construction class at the Wood County Technical Center. It's a 1-year program with embedded math credit and you can get up to 10 certifications. Upon completion, this can lead to a job with the home builders or the laborers union. The stuff that you learn in here, if you do pick up and learn on it, you can use throughout your whole life. Even if you don't go into the construction field, if you need to work on your house, you can.
The digital world is advancing quickly, and the Coding AI and Game Design course keeps us on the cutting edge. This is a 2-year program where we learn how to use Unity and Microsoft Visual Studio along with many other different programs to try to bring any idea that we have to life. With these skills, we are preparing for careers in nearly any technological position across any industry, including ones that don't even exist yet.
This is a collision repair program at the Wood County Tech Center. This is a 1-year program at the Wood County Tech Center with an embedded math program. In this class we do structural and non-structural damage and repair. surface prep and refinishing, plastic repair and welding. We can get OSHA and ASC certifications. We do a lot of hands-on work. It's 10% book work, but 90% is hands-on. It can get you ready for a career in the auto body industry.
This is the computer science program offered by the Wood County Technical and Caperton Center. Our class at the Caperton Center is a one-year program that prepares us for cybersecurity, coding, app design and creation, and more. We're learning multiple programming languages such as Java, JavaScript, Python, Vex code blocks, and Blockly on MIT App Inventor.
We cover information security and threat investigation topics. With the AP exam and dual credits offered, we can earn college credits. This program is compiling the future one line at a time.
The cosmetology program at the Wood County Tech Center is a 2 years hands-on salon experience where you can become a certified hairdresser. I've learned how to braid hair, how to curl it different ways. I've learned how to cut hair, how to give bangs, and how to do different types of haircuts. I would recommend this program to anybody who would like to become a hairstyle or just is interested in it, because even if you don't decide to do it, you just have the experience and you can say you did it.
Are you ready to make a difference in your community? Join us in our criminal justice class, where the journey towards justice begins. Explore the world of law enforcement, court system, and correctional facilities. Our dedicated instructor will bring real-world experience, providing you with the knowledge and skills needed to tackle today's events. Learn the ins and outs of criminal law investigative techniques and the ethical dilemmas faced by our justice professionals. Collaborate with peers, network with local leaders, and maybe find your call to the justice community.
The CWST program is a great opportunity to work in schools and all kinds of jobs around Wood County. It looks great on scholarship, college, and job applications for in the future.
I applied to CWST because I wanted to get out of my comfort zone and learn to communicate with the public better, and I definitely have achieved that.
I applied as a junior and I work here 15 hours a week, and this job is a great opportunity to learn to work with the public and get paid while I'm here at school.
Computer-aided drafting design, where we work with 3D objects and we can actually make them.
It is a one-year program with a dual college credit and embedded high school math credit. I've been looking into an architecture program in different colleges. Being in this drafting class is giving me a big head start.
Here at the Caperton Center, in the electrical class, we learn about all kinds of systems, including industrial, residential, commercial, and even renewable energy.
The electric tech class is a 2-year program, and we earn 11 college credits and several credentials through the Electric Training Alliance.
I recommend this class because there's many job opportunities after high school, such as working with different contractors and going into the electrical union. It also sets you up for an engineering degree in college. This class also is great work after high school and great salary.
I would describe it as a hands-on class where we learn important skills that help with firefighting, hazmat, with our EMT.
Even if it's not something they plan to use as a career, it's still a great class.
Are you ready to use your art and computer skills to bring messages to life? Join us in the graphic design program where the journey begins. The graphic design program at PHS is a 2-year program that trains you to use design software to create print and web materials for the businesses and organizations. It's a 2-year program where we learn Adobe, Photoshop, Illustrator, InDesign, and other design softwares to create a variety of printed projects, logos, web advertising, and 3D items. We partner with local nonprofits to provide printed materials and designs for our community.
Wood County Technical Center Industrial Manufacturing Program offers students an opportunities to learn skills needed for a career in manufacturing. The program also emphasizes in the importance of safety and development of hard and soft skills needed to become a successful candidate for employability in the manufacturing industry. Hands-on skills using equipment involving electrical, pneumatic, hydraulics, laser cutting, and more. This program is supported by local industry to make us career ready.
The Allied Health program at the Wood County Technical Center is a 1-year program that trains you to be a medical assistant. At the end of the year, you will have the opportunity to sit for the certification to become a certified medical assistant through the NHA. You will also become BLS certified. This program is a great opportunity that will allow you to obtain entry-level positions in the healthcare field.
Medical Skills is a 2-year program at the Wood County Technical Center. It includes 2 clinical rotations where we can become certified nursing assistants and trained in emergency preparedness through Community Emergency Response Team. Certifications we gain from the class are Stop the Bleed, First Aid, and CPR. The important aspects of the class are medical terminology, leadership, infection control, and proper use of personal protective equipment. It's a great course for an entry-level job into healthcare.
If you're looking for an AI-proof career, come to Parkersburg High School for the Plumbing and Pipe Fitters course. We work with copper pipe, PEX, PVC, galvanized, and black steel pipe for just about anything plumbing related. We do anything from maintenance around the school to projects here in the shop at PHS. These careers that are offered here are in high demand, and they also come with a very high wage.
So we've worked on a few different catapult iterations, a trebuchet, we have a hovercraft we're working on right now.
My experience in the class has been pretty great. We've done a lot of versatile stuff, everything from the design part of projects to the actual implications in building what we've created.
I'd say it's a pretty good head start. It prepares you for generally multiple fields of engineering, whatever you could really want to go into.
We are the Pro Start program in the Wood County Technical Center. In this class, we learn how to run a business in the culinary field. We also get certifications such as OSHA and our food handler's card.
We do things on the culinary and the business side. On the culinary side, we have done catering for the public. We have learned knife skills and different cooking techniques. And then on the business side, we do marketing projects and food truck projects where we create our own business plan. And we also do food costing for those projects. This program is fantastic for anyone looking to go into the culinary field.
And welcome back to the Rod Oldham Athletics Center on the campus of Parkersburg South High School. What a game we have seen in 2 quarters of play. PHS right now 26-23, but both teams we've seen some spirited play on both sides of the floor right now. Coach Marty Heller, and what do you say? What do you think? I mean, I think both coaches have to be happy with how this has all turned out at this point.
Yeah, I think PHS, especially not just because of the lead,
right,
but also knowing, one of your best players, Frances Geis, you have a 3-point lead and she hasn't scored. It's going to be real important for her to play within herself. Don't force anything. South has to be who they are. They're going to continue to fire threes, but they're going to need to shoot better. They were 1 for 14 from the arc in the first half.
I didn't realize it was that bad, but I knew it was pretty cold. Shot put up by PHS and no good. South will get the rebound. It's been entertaining, if anything, over these past several minutes. Let's see how this second half will unfold. Owens with the basketball. She'll slash. She'll lose the handle of the basketball. Timeout called by Coach Davis. 30-second availability.
That will leave him with 3 timeouts, Mike.
All right. We do want to tell you that we're going to do this all over again tomorrow night, but it'll be at PHS, and it'll be the gentlemen that'll be playing, PHS and South. That parts of the rivalry will be tomorrow night, and we will have that game for you right here on CAS 45. I will not be here. Will you be here for that game?
I will not.
Okay, so you're going to have a whole new crew. Don't be sad.
As the cheers erupt from
it's going to be Brian.
television land.
It's going to be Brian and Joe. So Brian Guthrie and Joe Oliverio, the B Squad, we like to call.
The television audience is in great hands with
I was
going to
say that. Timu announcers. No kidding. No way. South with the basketball. Owens swings it over. Dotson thought about it even with the defense close by. Why not? Geis had 3 fouls. Let's see if we can get another one. Drive, no, whoa! Got the members only roll. And the shot goes in there for Dotson.
I like the idea of PHS showing a little zone defensively at the other end.
We almost had a steal there, and if it wouldn't have been for the official being a very large man, they might have been able to get that steal, take it back for another deuce. Flanagan with the basketball. 1 point lead for PHS. To Klein. That's Geis. Back of the rim, no good. She's just not had enough time on the floor really to get kind of warm out there.
Tough to get in a rhythm.
And running on the other side there, good shot. And South will be back in the lead now, 27-26.
Nice job by Emily Owens.
Porter, fall away. Oh my. Porter just got called for her third foul. Your analysis on that one?
It was tough. I think she got herself in a little trouble with the dip of the shoulder.
All right.
And they're always looking, all right, did you initiate the contact? Did you not? And in the official's eyes, she did. Again, double team in the post inside. It's a tough call.
Nice little dribble away there. And Bolyard found herself with an open lane and a little floating jump shot there. And now the lead is at 3 for South. Butcher puts the shot up high off the glass.
That was a little bit of a force there, but trying to make a play for her team.
And again, running the floor very nicely. South on the transition was able to get that shot to fall, and I believe that was McKenna Mace who finished that fast break, and now we got a 5-point lead for the Patriots. Flanagan decided to go against the screen and flip it over to Klein. Klein looking for something. She spun on the pivot, on 2 different pivots, and they're going to say that she shifted a little bit too much on that final spin. And South has controlled, and a little heat check maybe? My goodness.
Coach Murray for PHS letting his players play through this despite an 8-point deficit.
Nice little behind the back dribble. Flanagan got away, and she'll force the issue there. Is that 3 or 4 on Dotson?
I have her for 4.
That is 4th foul on Dotson.
Huge play.
Flanagan, what a great dribbling display right there just to get away. And then, of course, she forces the issue. Whew. That touched every part of the rim before it went in.
Back to the point about Coach Murray not burning the timeout. You know, the crowd's in it. Do you burn one? Do you burn one? But Lauren Flanagan got to the line, and that silenced the crowd, at least to some degree.
Slowed it down.
Saved the timeout.
And as a clutch senior usually does, she hits both.
Very timely free throws. Sorry, Mike, I talked to you.
You're fine. They want to hear what you say more than me anyway. Swinging over to Owens. Back now, Bolyard behind the arc. She puts it on the floor. She gets blocked. And they're going to change that block to a foul. Butcher gets called.
Good job by Parkersburg South with the ball movement against the zone, being patient, finding the gap.
But Bolyard cannot complete the first free throw. She does get a second opportunity, though. Hits on that one. 35-28, South up a touchdown. Flanagan brings it up, swings it not too far away from where we're sitting. Tries to dribble away, tries to get away from her defense. Swinging over to Butcher, driving a dish. Geis, who's got to find a way to get established in this game. Butcher inside. And a little bit too much lead on to that with that pass.
Right, relying on that lob. I wouldn't be surprised to see PHS, and again, I'm no expert on what they like to run, but I wouldn't be surprised to see them run a little more screen roll action as opposed to putting Porter down on the block looking for that lob.
Geis did a good job of tracking down that pass, making the interception. Klein inside to Porter. Still get the shot off the glass. I think to your point too, PHS needs to dial up a whole lot of number 40. Got to get it inside. Let her do what she does well.
You can't do much about what just happened. And if you're PHS, you want to keep doing it.
Bolyard spins, swings it out. That is Dotson, who worked for a better shot, but short. Nice offensive rebound there by Conway, but she can't get her shot to fall.
Well, South's all over the offensive glass, aren't they?
In recent minutes, the numbers have gone up for the offensive rebounding.
And just like that, we're halfway through the quarter.
"30-second timeout called by Coach Murray, and I think this is a good time to talk. This quarter has been all about South. Everything has been clicking. Everything has been working.
Coach Murray, this is going back several possessions. Coach Murray called, to your point, in terms of trying to get Francis Geis involved. One way in which you can do that is to run a special set, either in your half-court offense or on a sideline or baseline out-of-bounds play. Hey, here's a chance where we're going to run something that's absolutely dictated. Can we get you a good shot? And he ran a nice little play with Francis Geis coming out here to this left top of the key area. She just couldn't knock it down. But I think she's doing a nice job of not trying to force things.
Right, and she's got to be super frustrated right now. It's been a rough game. No points, 3 fouls. Not a lot of court time tonight.
She will benefit her team a lot more doing things other than just scoring. She just has to stay on the floor.
Owens will look at the defense and then flip it over to Bolyard. Owens and Bolyard back. A little back and forth.
South looking for some quick ball movement against that zone.
That's a stop and pop 3. Butcher, shortest person on the floor, was able to slap that ball over to her teammate Geis.
Nice take.
She got away from her defense, got her first bucket of the game, and the PHS Lady Big Reds could have used that a long time ago.
Nice little hesitation move.
Bolyard, Owens back to Bolyard. Less than 3 minutes, you're right, Coach Marty. This has been a very rapidly moving quarter. Just playing catch right now, and PHS is staying within that zone.
Some quick ball movement, some overloads against the zone, dribble penetration. There's the kick inside. Nice play.
Couldn't finish, though. Mace got the good bounce pass inside, but could not get the shot to fall.
High quality shot.
Flanagan looks over to Klein. 3-pointer up in the air. No good. Butcher gets the offensive rebound. Flanagan with Dotson looking right in their eyes. Shot taken there by Geis.
Good job on the offensive glass.
That will go to South on the errant pass. Grace Lively back into the game for PHS. Klein will sit for a bit. Owens will inbound. Bolyard with the basketball. Dotson got the pass, drove, but could not get anywhere. Holding true to the zone once again. South is trying to look for a chink in the armor here. Little hesitation move there and a bad pass by Owens. Geis makes the interception. PHS on the move. Flanagan gets away, high off the glass, no good. Porter, offensive rebound. Boy, she is being converged upon. A lot of contact there. And that will be on Bolyard. Her first of the contest tonight. We're going to call it a shooting foul. And that will put Kennedy Porter to the line.
She did a nice job of keeping that ball up. You know, because she knows I get my hands on it, offensive glass or a pass, I'm going to have 4 arms, if not 6, all over me.
And the senior hits both, and the PHS could not have needed that more. Cuts the lead to 1. Boyard. Butcher was there to possibly make the steal. Instead, she's going to get called for the foul. I think it was the right idea, but
it was trying to pursue the ball from behind.
Just overly aggressive there. Inbound to Owens, high off the glass, no good. Mace offensive rebound. Shot from the perimeter, it's good. South extends the lead back to 4 as PHS had chipped it down to 1.
I believe that was Tay Richards' first bucket of the game and a big one.
You're going to get Mace with that foul. And that was away from the basketball, was it not?
I was a little shielded there, Mike. See, that's my bailout. I'll just say I couldn't see it.
I think, she was hooking up with Porter and just got the worst half of that interaction. Lively will inbound. Flanagan with the basketball. PHS down 4. Flanagan. She just has that ability. She gets in the paint, puts up those acrobatic shots. That one fell.
And it is tricky to play against a left-hander.
It's going to be a foul on Lively. She almost made the steal, could not commit completely, and then she made contact with the young lady that she was defending. So that will be a foul. Boyard will inbound and gets it back quickly. Tried to split the defenders. Picks up the loose basketball. 34 seconds remaining in the quarter. Three-pointer up in the air, it's good! And the Fab freshmen are making their appearance. Lindsay Loxton with the three-pointer, 5-point lead for the Patriots.
Loxton's second 3 of the quarter, Mike.
10 seconds remaining, got to do something. They find Porter, she is triple team.
Good kick out.
Nicely done there by Faithlin Butcher. That will probably be the final points of the quarter. South has turned the tables once again, and they lead 41-38. Let's take one more break. We'll have your fourth quarter. You're watching high school basketball on CAS 45, presented by One Community Federal Credit Union.
Safe, comfortable, welcome. There really is no place like home. Membership in One Community Federal Credit Union feels like home. You're safe with online and mobile technologies that help you manage your finances. You can relax. Competitive savings and lending rates help you maximize your money. You're always welcome at 2 convenient locations staffed with people who know you. One Community Federal Credit Union. You're at home with us.
As we get older, we know that health isn't something we can take for granted. It's personal. It's vital. And when something's not right, we need a place and a team we can truly trust. Our vision is a healthier tomorrow for everyone in the Mid-Ohio Valley. When you walk through our doors, you're not just a patient, you're family. And we're here for your health, your hope, and your life. WVU Medicine Camden Clark, dedicated to excellent health care for generations to come.
Well, you might have paid for the whole seed. Right now, tonight, you only need the edge because it is a 3-point differential. We have traded leads after every quarter. PHS controlled the second one. South has controlled the third quarter. That's why they currently have a 3-point lead. But we are seeing a classic tonight at the Rod Oldham Athletic Center on the campus of Parkersburg South High School. And the Patriots will begin the fourth quarter with possession of the basketball. Mike Cameron, Marty Beerheller bringing you tonight's action. Little in-between dribble there. And that's going to say out of bounds. They're going to say off of South.
We'll see if Parkersburg South can stay hot, Mike. Our good friend Jay Bennett from the Parkersburg News and Sentinel helping with stats. 3 for 4 from the arc in that
Yeah,
quarter.
they were deadly from the perimeter. Inside to Porter.
Drop step. Can't stop that.
And
Nice
that's
play.
bread and butter right there. And you can't get the shot to fall. You still get to the line.
Right move is the post player. You're feeling that defender or defenders on your rear end. Where is she? Which way can I go? Did a nice job.
Although the shot doesn't fall, that foul, I mean, it kind of just increases the numbers, obviously, and it's going to put them in a better spot maybe before midway through this quarter. Porter misses both. Now, you can't miss both, but
PHS is in fine shape. They have an entire quarter to go.
you are correct, sir. I don't know. I'm so obsessive compulsive. I got to see those shots fall.
Trust me, they want to.
Yes.
They want to see him fall too.
Outside shot, no good, and it'll be tracked down by, well, no. Flanagan stepped on the brake right there. South was almost able to kind of sneak around and control that, but he will go out of bounds.
Agreed, and I thought Lauren did the right thing by letting that one go, and sure enough, South almost came up with it.
Flanagan brings up, we need a big quarter, or at least PHS needs a big quarter from Flanagan. It's been a little slow going inside. They were trying to get it to Porter, but they're just playing lockdown D right now. South they're double teaming very effectively, sometimes triple teaming. Inside pass that was not collected by Mace, and PHS will pick up the loose basketball. Flanagan behind the back dribble to escape. Defense walked away just a little bit, and that was just the separation that Flanagan needed. Oh, we're going to get... I saw my life flash before my eyes right there, Coach Marty.
That makes two of us.
You were actually a little bit more in the firing line than I was.
Lauren Flanagan, 13 points now, Mike, for the left-handed point guard.
And she has stepped up big when they've needed her the most.
That's what seniors are supposed to do.
Dice inside
nice
the Porter.
pass. That's a perfect lob.
That will be a foul. That one's going to go on Conaway. No, excuse me. Mace will be called for that foul. That's her second.
That's what I mean about Frances Geis and her value. It's so much more than just scoring. So much more. And as the passer, you've got to see where the help defense is coming from to deny that pass inside. You know, in other words, is she being sandwiched? Is now the right time to pass it? She saw it and said, yes, it is. Good job setting up her teammate.
Exactly. And Porter did a good job of making that free throw. We are tied at 41. This has been back and forth. This has been punch, counter punch. Cannot get that free throw to fall. Flanagan almost makes the steal, but a great job by Dotson to escape. Mace with the three-pointer, missed badly. Klein gets the rebound. Flanagan brings it up for the Lady Big Reds. Hand the ball over to Geis. Drive. And this time they're going to get a foul on Bolyard. I think that's her third. Nope, second. Jumping the gun. And that, surprisingly enough, was not called a shooting foul. Quick inbound. Butcher was left all alone. Got the quick inbound. Could not get her shot to fall, but Klein, offensive rebound.
Nice step through.
Goodness, what a play. Offensive rebounds will put you into heaven. Coach Davis says, I want to talk right now. We'll keep it here, 43-41. This has been topsy-turvy, Coach Heller. The lead has gone back and forth. Right now, PHS is enjoying the wave.
I still go back to Coach Murray's decision to go zone. I think it was a really smart move at the right time. You roll the dice a little bit because then you say, well, but Parkersburg South wants to shoot the ball from the outside, and you would think that that would provide more opportunities to do so, and it can. And like we said, it did in the third quarter a little bit. But you also have to protect your players that are in that. I know I keep preaching about this foul situation, but it's the reality of it.
Right.
And I think he bought his team some valuable minutes there. It'll be interesting to see what he does defensively coming out of this timeout. On the other side, Parkersburg South is still, like we said with PHS, now South is right there, just a bucket away.
Yeah, this is
no problem.
There's plenty of basketball to be played.
Little chess match between the two coaches, huh?
And it's all, at this point, it's all about the execution.
And Jay just gave me the stat updated in terms of free throws. PHS 7 for 15 from the line.
First half was not fun to watch in that respect. Drive by Doxson. Got a little too far underneath, but she got bailed out. Porter with the foul, number 4 on her. So the cheese is a bit binding.
Huge call. And it was the right one.
Porter will stand in front of the inbounder. Shot taken there by Doxson, no good. Loose ball finally tracked down.
Getting physical out there, Mike. And when I say getting, I mean it has continued to be.
They've not slowed down on that. Another bad three-pointer by Mace. She has not shot the ball well, but a good job of just sticking with the play. Doxson picked up a loose basketball, could not get her shot to fall. Good defense there by PHS. 5 minutes remaining. PHS with the 2-point lead and a basketball. Butcher long on the shot. Porter offensive rebound. Timeout called by Coach Murray. 30-second he will say. It is. Would you say they might be playing a little bit out of control at this point?
The emotions are certainly showing, as we get into crunch time. Composure is going to mean everything. All right, if you're Parkersburg High School, we know what you want to do offensively. If you're Porter, you can't be too aggressive inside, like we were talking about with the dipping of the shoulder.
Right. Oh yeah.
But their offense clearly
runs.
Yes, but their offense is clearly going to run inside out. I'd mentioned earlier about the screen roll. Haven't seen that, and again, that may be something that they don't do a whole lot of.
Yeah, I've only seen them set up one time for it.
And if they do run something like that, a cheap moving screen, that's your fifth. So, that may be a little questionable too as far as what they're wanting to do.
Butcher will inbound to Porter. They put two bodies on her. She's able to get it out to Geis. Now Flanagan with the basketball. Again, a little bit of separation. There was definitely contact on that shot. Boyard, she was left alone, and she makes PHS pay. What a great shot from the perimeter. Good ball movement there for South. Boyard just happened to be where a place there wasn't a red shirt around, and she got the shot to fall.
Parkersburg South's first field goal of the fourth quarter, Mike.
Klein with the drive. No good on the shot. Porter offensive rebound. No good once again, but Geis tracks down the offensive rebound. 1 point South lead.
Close to a travel.
Ball got knocked away, but Geis picks up the loose basketball. Spin in the paint, and she tries to come back again. Can't get the shot to fall. That's it for Kennedy Porter. She got called for the loose ball foul. And Coach Murray now is going to have to put in Eden DeBoard, who has height. And she has long arms. She has got extension. Will it be the same, though?
Well, to call this a pivotal moment in the game is an understatement.
And 4 minutes, actually less than 4 minutes remaining now. Shot put up by Doxson, no good. Klein with the rebound. You got Lauren Flanagan on the floor. You're fine. Three-pointer up in the air, no good. PHS tracks down the rebound. And they're going to say she was standing on the baseline. Well, these South Patriots, they're young, but they are resilient.
I'll say it again. Composure.
They don't look a bit scared at the moment.
Which team comes to crunch time and plays with more of it? You don't have to worry. You don't have to worry about the effort. The effort's going to be there.
Right. Inside to Dotson, and she will get the foul. Actually, that was Loxton. I'm sorry, folks.
Tough to see, too, Mike.
Yes, there's a lot of action going on the court. That was Lindsay Loxton that will go to the line. She was fouled by DeBoard.
You think free throws will have anything to do with the outcome?
Well, that one did not fall.
Usually do.
Second opportunity upcoming. She got that one to go. 2-point lead.
I believe
3 minutes remaining.
Sorry, I believe Parkersburg South has only attempted 5 free throws for the game.
Flanagan got away from her defender, but couldn't get too far. Geis with the basketball.
Good patient.
Ball's down. And he loses the basketball. There's a scrum on the floor. Jump ball is called. That was just an unforced error there by Geis. She just fell down.
From my seat, that was a quick whistle. That was a quick whistle because you don't blow it because of bodies being on the floor. You have to both have simultaneous contact.
Right.
Not that I've ever disagreed with an official. Even the gentleman helping on the floor is being applauded.
Everything is being evaluated.
No need, if you're Parkersburg High School, to be in a big hurry here. You have almost 3 minutes to play. You're only down a bucket.
Flanagan gets the pass over to Geis. Geis it's been an off game for her, but she's got 2 minutes and 38 seconds to make a mark. Drive, scoop, no good. There's a lot of contact there.
Yes,
PHS
sir.
tracks down the loose basketball. Flanagan for 3. Off the rim, no good. Offensive rebound, Eden DeBoard. And we're tied at 45.
What a great time. Sorry, Mike.
You're fine. Go ahead, say what you're going to say.
Great time for her first bucket, huh?
Bolyard swings it over to Owens, gets it right back. 2 minutes left in this crosstown showdown. They're going to say that Geis knocked the ball out of bounds. It will remain with South. The crowd's into it. Three-pointer, that might have been partially touched as well. No good, and the rebound was tracked down. DeBoard originally had a hand on it, but Geis ended up with it. Swings it out to Flanagan. Hand the ball over to Klein. Butcher on the left wing. Awaits the screen, but she goes to the different side of that screen.
There you go. Nice patience.
Geis for 3. In and out.
That was halfway down. Now Parkersburg South with their opportunity.
1:23 remaining in regulation.
That looked really
That
good.
was a good look. She had plenty of time, plenty of separation because of that screen that was set. Bolyard drives, and before she can get to the lane, Coach Davis will call the full timeout. Let's just stay here.
That leaves Coach Davis with 1.
One timeout remaining for Coach Davis and the Lady Patriots of Parkersburg South High School. We are tied up at 45 with 1:12 remaining.
You know, especially with a young team, Mike. I know he only has 1 timeout left. I think that's a great time to take one. I just saw him check with the officials to make sure he understands, meaning Coach Davis, where the ball is being inbounded. Gives him a chance to make sure that his young team Doesn't force something.
Right.
Okay, let's get organized. Let's get something that we want out of this timeout.
Yes, seconds are premium at this point. Possessions are few till the end of this game, so got to make them count. Tied at 45. What a game. It has been such a back and forth affair, just punching and counter punching. You get a little bit of a run going, and then the other team sneaks back and gets back into the lead as well. So multiple lead changes. Game has been tied on several occasions. We got a minute 12 to duke it out for the final.
Little game reset. If there's a tied ball, it goes to Parkersburg South, and both teams have committed 3 team fouls for the quarter.
Ball with the basketball, spin, dish.
Super patience, super.
Three-pointer up in the air, no good, rebound Klein.
Huge board.
Under a minute. Coach Murray says, I need to talk. We're going to set up a play. We're going to see what we can do. Maybe utilize the final 47 seconds here.
That'll be a full timeout.
Again, join us tomorrow night. It'll be the same thing, but it'll be the guys, and it'll be at PHS. But we'll have the men's first edition of the Crosstown Showdown. That game will start approximately 7 p.m. tomorrow night. Join Brian Guthrie and also Joe Oliverio for some exciting men's basketball action. But let's get that one out of the way because we got 47 seconds of pure craziness that we're getting ready to embark on. I think Coach Davis would like to have that three-point shot back again. I don't know if that was, it was a patient play, but they just didn't get any bang out of their buck on that one.
It's tough to say. Again, you play to your identity. You're exactly right. It was not rushed. If it had fallen, we'd say, man, that was a great three.
What a great time.
But I love the courage to take it. In that situation, you're going to have to score to win. If you pass up that shot, what else are you waiting for? Okay, now, I haven't made a living being a prognosticator. Okay, and I'm not a betting man. But Frances Geis, she has 2 points on the game. She doesn't care about that. She wants to win.
Got Brooklyn Allen into the game for the first time for PHS. She will be inbounding the basketball.
But she would love to have an opportunity.
Flanagan gets the inbound. 45 seconds remaining. Geis gets the basketball on the right wing. They're awaiting something. Swing it back out to Flanagan. Behind the back dribble.
Tough
shot.
Off
the glass and good.
Wow. With a turnaround jumper.
South with the basketball.
Last timeout.
Coach Davis calls that final timeout.
I cannot tell you how difficult that shot was.
Well, Lauren Flanagan has been a force to be reckoned with on this PHS team for several years now. And in this final year, you got to think that she had a little bit of clutchness left in there. And you know what? I think it's just that uber confidence that she has, because I was like, especially where she shot it from, I didn't think that had a shot, but it went high off the glass and in off the bank. So we're not calling style points. We're just making sure shots are good. So, and again, you got to think back to that. She just must have an immense amount of confidence in that senior. She's just good shot at an awesome time.
You bet. That gives her 15 on the evening.
And it was a slow start for her, too.
That's exactly right. Didn't score in the first quarter. 7 at the half, but you're right. It wasn't like she came out on fire. Again, there's a senior making a play for you.
Right. Now we got to see 3 freshmen, and they're going to grow up real quick in this 26 seconds.
Absolutely no zone here. PHS straight man-to-man.
Man-to-man. Boyard covered by Butcher. That's the screen. Takes it to the baseline. Spins. Shot put up and good! Three-pointer! Lindsay Loxton, 1-point lead. Flanagan with 10 seconds left. Klein, drive, dish. It's Butcher for the win. No good. And we're at triple zeros. And the South students storm the courts. Triple zeros, officials off the floor. This game is over. 48-47. And one thing that I almost hate to bring this up, but in this massive amount of student body there on the floor, one of the players for Parkersburg South, Emily Owens, got nailed.
Yes, she did.
And went straight to the floor, and she had to be helped up. My goodness.
Fantastic ball game, Mike.
What thoughts on that final play? I mean, it's what they've been doing all game long, finding the open person, and the open person banged the shot.
That's pretty much it in a nutshell. You know, again, we saw down the stretch 3 courageous plays. You know, whether it goes or whether it doesn't, you've got to have the courage to take it. That was an open look, and I will tell you, if I had rewind, I would hear you say, as soon as it left her hand, you said it's up and it's good, and you said it before it went in because it was money. Yeah,
she had a good look and she nailed it. And PHS, with not much that they could do on the transition side of things, they had to move quickly. Butcher had a good look there at the end, just didn't go in.
That's right. She did have a good look at the end. Longston, 4 points in the fourth quarter, and Bolyard had the other 3, and that was it. But it was enough.
What a game. And you know what? PHS has nothing to hang their heads about. This was a great matchup between 2 really, really awesome teams. And again, it's so nice to see this rivalry with 2 teams that can battle like this.
Absolutely. And you know, you can say coulda, woulda, shoulda. Again, I know that it wasn't the way that Coach Murray would have drawn it up at the beginning of the game. Allowed South to get their legs under them, and here I go. I'm preaching again about the foul situation, but it was a huge
I was just gonna bring it up.
a huge factor in the game. But that's what you do if you're Parkersburg South. You take advantage of it. Hey, we're blessed with this opportunity, and heck of a good one this early in January, and these 2 teams are going to see each other again.
They were not. The fans in this matchup tonight were not cheated at all. What a tremendous matchup and a big, exciting win for Parkersburg South, 48-47. Remember, we will be broadcasting a basketball game tomorrow night, live from PHS, from the field house. It will be Parkersburg South and PHS, crosstown showdown. It'll be the guys with PHS hosting. Should be an awesome game tomorrow night. Join Brian Guthrie and Joe Oliverio for that action. And you can check it out through CES 45, or you can always find them on the Facebook page, find them through their YouTube page as well. And I'm sure, I don't know if it's going to top this one. I don't know.
Tough to beat.
This one was pretty tough to beat. So
the boys will put on a show too.
They'll do their best. They'll do their best. Well, that's going to close up things here tonight at the Rod Oldham Athletic Center at Parkersburg South. South with an exciting final second win, 48-47 over PHS. For everybody on the crew and my buddy, Coach Marty Beerheller, I am Mike Cameron. Have a great rest of your evening, and we'll see you tomorrow night right here on CES 45. Basketball presented by One Community Federal Credit Union. Have a great evening.
Good night.